Hi, it's Dr. Amy with Amethyst Wellness, and I'm here with Jerry, and today we're going to talk about IV nutrition. So what is IV nutrition? Well, it's a potent blend of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and other nutrients, and they go directly into the bloodstream by the IV. It's quick and effective. It can be used to boost energy, help with athletic performance, enhance immunity, and so that's something that I do about once a week, especially right now with our viral threats out there. I do an immune boosting IV frequently. It can treat fatigue. It can treat PMS. So there are a lot of applications for IV nutrition. We even, and it's beyond the scope of this discussion, do high dose vitamin C, which can be used for Lyme's disease.
For Lyme's and the comorbidities that go along with Lyme's disease, you can use high dose vitamin C for certain cancer treatments. And so there's a lot of utility for some of the more advanced IV formulas.
So why is IV nutrition better? Well, vitamins taken orally, and sometimes we do recommend certain vitamins and supplements, but they have to go through the stomach, they have to be digested, they have to go through the liver. So there's a lot of things that has to happen, and it can make the quality of the vitamin quite vulnerable. It doesn't always get where we like it to go. When we put it in the IV, it goes directly where we need it, and it can be more effective.
Not always tolerated by the gut either, as far as how much the gut can actually absorb with vitamin C in particular was in question. They've recently found that you can absorb more vitamin C than they thought, but still, can you tolerate the vitamin C? Right, yeah. Right.
So what is IV used for? We talked about it, energy, performance. It does have an indication for weight loss. So there are certain vitamins that can help stimulate fat burning. But for overall wellness, a lot of people do them just to be optimized and stay healthy.
So what we're talking about is the Krebs cycle and the citric acid cycle. It's the way that the mitochondria in your cells produce energy. ATP is what we use. The B vitamins, the C vitamins, together with the amino acids are all essential for you to be able to function properly. And that's where it comes into, this is not just for people who are feeling sick or getting ready to travel. It's also for your athletes who tend to build up a great deal of oxidative stress post-exercise. The marathon runner who a few days after they run a marathon all of a sudden has a cold. Well, it's because they suppress their immune system, and this is a perfect way to be able to get back into balance.
So some formulas we offer, and we can customize anything based on what our clients need. But these are some of our more popular formulas. We do a lot of the enhanced formula just because it has a little of everything, and I feel like we can get the maximum benefit from using that formula. But we also have biotin that we can add to the formula, which is great for hair growth. We can add B12 for energy. It's just endless what we can accomplish with different IV formulas. So we also have some add-on options. So glutathione, that's something that we give as a push.
Right. And so the whole purpose really of a lot of these IVs is to get your body to produce its own glutathione. Glutathione is your body's natural antioxidant. It's how you get rid of this oxidative damage that builds up that can stop the mitochondria and ultimately the cell from being able to function properly.
And we also offer injections. A lot of my clients really like mix shots, which has 3 different amino acids plus B12 and B6. And there's something about that combination that can help support fat lipolysis or destruction of fat cells. I don't consider it a magic shot by any stretch. Any of our weight loss modalities require a healthy lifestyle to go with it. But my ladies love their mix shots. It gives them energy. They come in every week. And so it's a really nice add-on that we can do with your therapy. Okay, so we talked about glutathione. It's 3 different amino acids made into one. And I can't say enough about the value of glutathione.
Very important for you. And the system actually, so when you, again, talking about exercise, illness, anything along those lines, it's very easy for your body's endogenous glutathione system to quickly become overwhelmed. And so this is also why the IVs are very, very important, is because if that system gets overwhelmed, this is a good way of building yourself back up so that you can handle the additional stress. I'm talking viral infections, bacterial, fungal infections, or intense exercise. Same thing.
So some other considerations for athletes along that same thread, L-carnitine is one of the ingredients in the amino blend, and that can actually help you exercise more efficiently, prevent fatigue. Athletes know about VO2 max. It can make that better, which is a great thing. The arginine is also in that blend. It increases your production of growth hormone, which is going to help with muscle building and weight loss. The mineral blend has magnesium and zinc, which can help prevent muscle cramping, which is, here in Florida, when we're exercising, in the summer, we can lose a lot of sweat and we're prone to muscle cramps. So that's a really good thing to have.
Something else that's important about magnesium is it blocks NMD receptors, which are responsible for pain. So as far as dulling chronic pain, things along those lines, magnesium is very important.
So weight loss, we talked about that a little bit. The B complex contains B6. That's also important. Right now, high protein diets are in vogue. A lot of people follow that. You need a little extra B6 when you're consuming a lot of protein, just because of the breakdown of protein in the bloodstream. The B complex is also important for energy. It supports a good metabolism, and they work really well together. We talked again about L-carnitine. That's good for the keto diet, which is also kind of trendy right now because there's so much fat that you have to break down. The L-carnitine can help with that. But it's also important for vegans. Vegans have a lot of dietary needs because of the restriction in that. So vegans tend to need more B12, but they need L-carnitine as well. And anti-aging, a lot of my clients have that need, and I think we all do. And when we talk about anti-aging, it's not that aging is bad, right? We just want to age healthier. So there's a spot for IV in that as well.
There are folks, if you listen to David Sinclair, there are folks who look at aging actually as a disease process. They say that every other chronic disease state is related to aging. So if you can slow that process, if you can even reverse some of those things, you can significantly make an impact in your health and reduce your propensity to develop some of the chronic disease states.
Right. So vitamin C again, right? It helps prevent against free radical damage and improves collagen production. So we lose collagen as we get older. That's why our skin gets thinner, we can get more wrinkly. So replacing vitamin C can help with that. The B complex again supports healthy cells. Lysine, which is found in the amino acid blend, is really important for healthy collagen production. And then the glutathione again can help with pigment correction. So melasma, which is a condition where it affects women mostly, but hormones can create hyperpigmentation in the skin, and so the glutathione can help with that some. So overall wellness, and we're a wellness center. We're all about helping people to become healthier, to feel better. So we're just increasing the hydration of the cells. It's an intracellular treatment. We're optimizing nutrient absorption. The metabolic pathways that Jerry talked about, we're enhancing that. And certainly if we do have a micronutrient deficiency, we can correct that very well here as well. So who's a candidate? Almost everybody. So the wellness formulas are intended for people who are healthy, who don't have kidney or liver disease. However, people with certain problems, we can still treat them. It would just require a medical visit, lab work, things like that. But there's definitely an indication for all kinds of individuals. It helps if you have a good veins. We have to be able to start an IV, and drinking a lot of water can help. And sometimes we'll use a little bit of heat to help vasodilate the veins.
And for the higher dose vitamin C's, it's imperative that you're drinking the day before water and eating before, because vitamin C can cause your blood sugar to drop a bit, and it can actually cause dehydration. So those two things can only be helpful before you get your IV treatment.
Okay, so side effects. Very few side effects. Most of our wellness IVs are, they have a good dose of minerals, but they're not so high that they cause problems. Nausea is probably the only side effect I've seen, and that's if it goes a little bit faster than your body wants. Eating before your treatment can definitely help with that. At the IV site, it could be sore, it could be bruised, just like when you get blood drawn. Sometimes it bruises, sometimes it doesn't, but that goes away. And anyone who does have a chronic health condition, you do have an increased risk of side effects. So we need to, we always get a good health history before we do any kind of IV, and we can talk to you about what's best for you. So what do? Hydrate, we talked about that, drink lots of water, eat a little something. And if you do have any chronic health concerns, we should do some blood work first and be safe. So what next? Visit our website to find out more. Give us a call. We do free consultations. This is a picture of our IV suite here. It usually takes about an hour to get your IV. We have a Wi-Fi code if you need to stay on, or some people just kind of like to dim the lights and relax for a few minutes.
A chance to slow down.
It's important for us to do. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, and give us a call, and we hope to see you soon. Stay healthy, everybody.
See you later.